Gemini, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So dear Gemini, today I'm going to be doing your reading from October 13th to the 19th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. You know, I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. So I get the two of you. I get the two, okay, set of two. Them twins are mine. Gemini, I love you so much. How you doing in the month of October? So let's see what's going on for my gems. What is an important message that you need to know? Past, present, and future, challenge, advice. I have an announcement about a free reading with me, and I'll talk about that at the end of this video. Okay, about you winning a free person reading with me. I'll talk about that later. I'm also gonna pull love messages from you, from your person to you, and vice versa. So your challenge is the Nine of Cups, Gemini, from October 13th to the 19th. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords, followed by the Eight of Wands and the Emperor. Okay, so Gemini, your challenge here has to do a lot with, feeling fulfilled, being happy, being content by yourself. I think a lot of you have been single for quite some time. You could be in a separation from someone. You might have been dealing with the Pisces. I'm getting here Leo, could be Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer. We're going to talk about this shortly, but I think that your main priority right now comes down to you focusing on your own happiness, achieving things that you're setting your mind to. I think a lot of you are bringing the person that you used to put on the pedestal, you're bringing them down, okay? And we're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the recent past, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you try to work something out with this specific person, I'm getting here, someone being extremely inconsistent with you, hot and cold energy, back and forth, cat and mouse game, someone just not really moving as needed, okay? I don't want to say as fast as you, but just someone was very slow. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, you have the Hanged Man, the Strength, and the Five of Wands. So in the present moment, what has come into your attention is basically the fact that there is beefing going on. There is a conflict, there is an argument here with the Five of Wands. There is something here that's really bothering you. And your main focus here is about you focusing on your own happiness. What matters to you in the present moment, okay? You can see there is a lot going on in this imagery. So you're avoiding some sort of a conflict here. I think you're really wanting to just remain unfazed by that. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the near future, Gemini, you have the Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the Judgment. So there is a major realization and an epiphany in regards to a specific situation. I think a lot of you are wanting to move forward towards a direction that's going to make you happy. Someone here that's been maybe watching you, observing you, because the Page of Swords is the stalker energy. Someone that's been stalking you or watching you may want to have a conversation with you or say something to you. And that's something that we're going to find out when we clarify. So let's get into your reading, Gemini, and find out more. So I'm going to clarify your challenge, which is the Nine of Cups. Honestly, I feel so good, especially when the weather finally started cooling down here in Las Vegas. So let's talk about your challenge, dear Gemini, which is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups for you is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, okay? So Gemini, this is a situation where you really are tired of fighting for something or for someone that's not putting the effort into taking this connection to the family level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you have been really fighting for this with the Seven of Wands, right? Really putting the effort, you're just tired of it. It's just overwhelming. It's excruciating for you to constantly put your focus into a connection where someone here seems to be not cooperating yet, okay? I'm saying yet because I see here changes happening and you being the one that's gonna make a decision, how you wanna move forward. There is something about family, okay, children also, that you may have with this person, you may not, but I feel like that, your challenge here is letting go of these expectation and anticipation of forcing something to happen, but more so, really recognizing if this person that you want to be with so bad, is this person is in alignment with your goals and your values, right? You may see this person as the lover here, but the most important thing for you is, are you going to be happy? Because you are trying to find your own happiness right now in the present moment. 555 on the timer, it's just that you don't want to jeopardize it and sabotage it, right? So let's talk about the recent past year, Gemini. So in the recent past, Gemini, the Two of Pentacles, someone here was playing cat and mouse game, hot and cold, on and off with you. It's clarified by the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay, Emperor energy, Aries energy. So I do see here, because of someone's inconsistency with you, there was this constant argument, constant conflict, just constantly going back and forth and trying to find the middle ground. I do get the sense of here someone being very nasty with you with their words, someone being very careless, okay? I don't want to say carefree, but careless with their words. That's just what I'm picking up on. Okay, a lot of inconsistency and a lot of passive-aggressive behavior as well. I do get the sense of here, Gemini, you still try to save this relationship and take it to the next level with the Knight of Swords energy. It's clarified by the Tower, Scorpio energy, Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So for many of you, I do get the sense of here, something coming to an end with the Tower. Situation ended very painfully. There was calamity, okay? This relationship came to an end, it collapsed. And for many of you with the Six of Cups, this person maybe returned back into your life, you returned back into their life. It felt like you have known this person for a long time. It feels like this person is someone that's teaching you a specific spiritual lesson. And most importantly, you're also teaching them a spiritual lesson that they need to learn and master. Okay, Six of Cups is a very spiritual card. This is someone that you have, you may feel still very nostalgic when it comes to this person. In the recent past, I'm just getting this energy of things being very much overwhelming, things being very difficult and challenging for how you really wanted things to work out with this person. The anticipation that you had, it's just it was very disappointing. Someone here did not meet the requirements and the expectations and meet the bar for you to be in a relationship with them, okay? Because someone was moving very slowly. Inconsistency, standing still, the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's clarified by the King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. What this person was delaying with you was this commitment and marriage, okay? There was a lack of movement towards commitment. Because I feel like that maybe even though you and this person might have discussed about it and talked about it in the past, about marriage, commitment, and all of that, but the overall energy for this person was the Knight of Pentacles, which is standing still, not moving an inch, being very slow, and this person could have been a business owner, they could have owned a business person. I'm getting here CEO vibes. Maybe this person was focused on career or on their money. Age differences as well, cultural differences. Take it as a resonance. Could have been same sex also, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It was just you both share different values also and morals when it came to family dynamics as well. For some of you, you also might have been cheated on and there was a third party going on between you and them. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I don't like to talk about those things, but that's just what my intuition is telling me. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, you have the Hangman, the Strength, and the Five of Wands. So the Hangman here in the present moment is you wanting to see, the reality of this situation. Is this something that you truly want to be with? Is this something that you really want to invest your time into? Clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius also. You can manifest it if you want, but I think the question you're going to ask yourself is this really the right moment for me even to be in a relationship with this person specifically? Should I keep my options open or not? And I don't sugarcoat here. I'm not going to sit here and try to sugarcoat things. I think there is a lot of anxiety and a lot of questions that comes with it, because when it comes to manifesting this, I think it's one thing to manifest something, but it's another thing to maintain the manifestation. You know what I mean? So a lot of you are seeing the way that this situation may be, the reality of this situation, and you've been single for a long time. Just because you are single doesn't mean that you have to be with someone out of desperation. And I don't think you are doing that. I just feel like that you're realizing that even more. It's like you would rather still be by yourself and do your own thing and have your own space than just give yourself to someone else who is very inconsistent and not so sure when it comes to their commitment, okay? So there is a realization this person may have that might be a little bit too late. We'll talk about that in the near future. In the present moment, the strength is clarified by the hermit, the fool, and the devil. I feel like that this separation that has been happening for you, this singlehood that you have been going through, this is allowing you to have a brand new beginning, Gemini. And I know some people may anticipate, oh my gosh, I want you to tell me I'm going to be back with that person. I'm not saying that right now. I'm talking about you because you are the main character here. You, the main character, Gemini. I love myself and respect myself and you too much to sit here and to BS. I'm saying, I'm going to keep it real. You're wanting to have a brand new beginning. You're walking away from toxic connections, toxic people, jealous people who don't want to see you succeed, who don't want to see the best for you, okay? And you're giving yourself another chance to have a brand new beginning. Most importantly, you're also walking away from like drama with the Five of Wands because that's just not your thing. You know what I'm saying? So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. A lot of you are removing yourself from aggressive people, passive-aggressive people, confusing people, people and friends that are just not really loyal to you. I think you are realizing that you might have been played even by your own family members for a long time. And you're like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to play these games. I don't want to be in a place where I'm constantly being taken granted for. So a lot of you are in this singlehood and you're no longer fighting for marriage, for a partner, for a reconciliation. You're just existing. And I think that sometimes that's needed. That's very much needed to do. Because many of you have these big ideas and these big goals, Gemini, that you want to execute. You are a powerful communicator. I've told that many times. You just want to achieve something very big and profound for yourself, okay? And if someone is not on the same page, if someone is not really showing you the support that you need, the care that you need, the way to actually move forward, if someone is not giving you the necessary support, then what are you doing there? You know what I mean? So you're removing yourself from certain dynamics. You could be even, removing yourself from connections that are related to this person as well. So in the near future, someone is watching you, stalking you, and wants to come forward. Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I always give an eyesight. I soar to the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Wounded Soldier, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like Gemini, in the near future, what's going to end up happening is that the person that was not honest with you, maybe there were lies involved, maybe there were cheating involved, whatever it was, someone here is going to try to kind of come back and try to beg for your attention, or they want to be back with you because they just know the capacity that you carry within yourself to show love to people, to show care for other people and for them especially. And I see here with the Chariot energy, you wanting to move forward, wanting to disconnect and, just do the things that, you've always wanted to do. The Chariot is about leaving the past behind you and moving forward. The Chariot is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. One of the reasons why you still may not want to go back to this situation is because, you got to see clearly in front of you. If you can't see clearly in front of you, Gemini, with the Eight of Swords, if you don't know, this person's intentions, true intentions, are they being honest? What's going on? Is this just another comeback situation here? Then, why would you give it another chance? Or why would you take the offer here, right? Because this person has a tendency of getting very much closed off or holding back or becoming a little bit emotionally unavailable. And that level of inconsistency, I think it really affects you. It really drives you crazy. It's like it's a pet peeve for you. You want to be with someone that's consistent. You want to be with someone that's emotionally open. So there is a realization and a decision that you're going to be making with the Judgment here. So let's talk about the Judgment. The Judgment is clarified by the Page of Cups, the World, and the Moon here. and the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think that you're being very careful, and it's a good call. If you want to end something and close a chapter, and either some of you are going to take a hiatus and a break, some of you are just going to say, you know what, I'm done with this situation. You may say, you know, I have a lot of thoughts and doubts and anxiety, and it's just not allowing me to move forward with this person yet. So you may choose to still engage in a conversation, clarify certain things and want to move forward to. Or some of you could be accepting an apology and have a brand new beginning with this person. Because for very few of you, there is potentially an apology, someone that comes forward to you with this sense of apology, acknowledgement, wanting to work things out with you, and that's going to be up to you, how you want to move forward with this person, okay? Because in the near future, there is a major realization, okay? Major epiphany, there is an awakening that's happening, and you have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So someone here wants to definitely communicate, could be an Aries that you had a fallout with, because you know you have the Emperor here, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Someone may want to communicate a situation here with you in regards to the drama or the conflict that has happened between you and this person, the separation that I feel like it did not end well. And this is someone that actually gets stressed out a lot. This is someone that has a lot of anxiety. This person has high level of anxiety, okay, just in general. So let's get into your advice and see what is it that you need to know, dear Gemush. What is it that my Geminis need to know? What is the important advice for Geminis? So Gemini, you have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which talks about the possibility of wanting to reunite. However, by looking at your advice, you have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords, 6, 7, 9. Okay, so I feel like that for a lot of you are realizing that you have been hurt in the past too many times, okay? And you know, it's not about us pointing fingers at other people. We don't do that here. It's just you acknowledging that if someone really needs to heal something within themselves, you know, then they need to do that in order for you to give back yourself to this person, in order for you to go back to them. Because a lot of you did that in the past, gave them a chance, things worked out, and then it didn't work out, and it was a sudden ending. And you know, I think that you're realizing that you have healed too much to go back to the same patterns in the past. You have done a lot of work within yourself, shadow work, healing in yourself, within your singlehood. So this is an important decision you're going to make, right? It's you could either go this way or you could go that way. But I think what comes into question here for you is your own sense of happiness. Are you going to be feeling fulfilled or not? Because the Nine of Cups here talks about it's a self-fulfilling prophecy and happiness, and you're creating that. And you know, if someone is going to be part of that, then they need to have done the work within themselves. That's very necessary, okay, for them to be on the same page with you, dear Gemini. Now, I'm going to pull one card from your person to you, and then some question prompts, and we'll announce the message about the free readings, okay? So the message from your person to you, Gemini, it says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be, right? It's like almost, it's very obvious that, you know, you are free. You can do whatever you want to. There is free will that exists. And if you want to move forward and if you want to clear the air, then that's your choice. I think this person is aware of that. And like I said in the beginning of your reading, this person is going to see you doing very well and being energetically detached and wanting to come forward to you, because that's energy. The message from you to your person is look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Out of all these cards right here, like those two came out. So it talks about the fact that you're aware that your person and this person like has things that they need to really examine within themselves and heal. Because the way they reacted, the way they treated you, the way they behaved, Gemini, comes like it goes way deeper than just, you know, whatever. So it's like you're encouraging this person to really do some internal work, internal cleanup, excavation, I don't know, like just to do some really deep work before they try to come towards you. Now, the three questions here, Gemini, that I'm gonna choose that you can discuss, like the prompts with your person for if you ever wanna have these discussions with your person. Number one, it's going to be what's a fear or insecurity you had early in our relationship that you have since overcome? That's a good question. The second question prompt here is tell me about a time when you did not feel supported by me. Okay. And the other one is, what similarities do you see between your relationship and that of your parents? This is very important, right? What kind of a family dynamic did this person grow up in? Subconsciously, what beliefs that they actually pick up on that affected this relationship. Now, Gemini, I want to make an announcement that for me to really give back to the community, I have decided to do a free reading giveaway to only 3 people in the month of October for now on the membership site. So when you become a member, you have the opportunity to get selected randomly, 3 people, to ask a question, get an answer. And that's gonna happen on the channel during the live. When I go on the membership site, then I'm gonna choose 3 people, I'm gonna announce, I'm gonna let them know, and there is gonna be ask a question, get an answer opportunity. So you are more than welcome to enter into the membership site. There is also a lot of other videos about manifestation, transmutation, just sometimes hang out there as well. So when I post videos there as well. So you're more than welcome to check that out. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Hopefully this reading helped and brought some clarity. I love you so much, Gemini, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.